Hello, everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. The NHL All-Star Weekend 2022 gets underway, as usual, with the 2022 NHL All-Star Skills Competition. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. NHL All-Star Weekend, always a fun weekend. The skills competition always provides plenty of entertainment, doesn't it? As a lot of returning favorites when it comes to events tonight will take center stage, as well as some new events that have to do with Las Vegas in particular. I'll let you guys listen in to the contestants for Fastest Skater.
From the Los Angeles Kings, number 9, Adrian Kempe. From the Winnipeg Jets, number 81, Kyle Connor. From the Washington Capitals, number 92, Genny Kuznetsov. From the St. Louis Blues, number 25, Jordan Kreider. From the Detroit Red Wings, number 71, Dylan Larkin. From the Colorado Avalanche, number 8, Cale Makar. And three-time champion of this event, from the Edmonton Oilers, number 97, Connor McDavid.
All right, so there are your participants in the Fastest Skater competition, which will get this night underway. We have 8 skaters squaring off. Who will win it all? Connor McDavid, Dylan Larkin have historically been the two guys to watch out for in this competition. Both of them have won it, McDavid multiple times, and maybe we could see records broken tonight. We shall see, and maybe there's a surprise. Could someone outside of Larkin and McDavid pull off the win? This is always a fun one. As thank you, Adam, for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. That was my friend's house. Yes, I do know what house you're talking about. As Chris Kreider, the New York Rangers, is up first. He cuts the corner pretty sharply. Now he rounds the far net and he's heading for the finish line, and he'll cross the red line at 13.664 seconds. It's always tough being the first guy to go as you try to set the tone, but don't really have a time in mind that you have to necessarily beat. So a decent job by Kreider as the first player up. Yeah, it was a bit of a measured start for Kreider, who's feeling it out, but then once he took the turn around the first goal, that's when he started to gain some pace, and a decent go for him, for going for the first time. It's not, you don't expect the first guy to mark the best time. So now Adrian Kempe of the LA Kings is up. Kempe rounding the corner with pace. He's about halfway through at 7 seconds. Now rounding the goal, 11 seconds, heading for the finish line, and he gets there at 13.585. Well, Adrian Kempe with a decent run, I thought. I think on that first turn was all right, and then down the final stretch, that last turn around the second goal, I don't know. It could have been a bit more smooth for Kempe of the LA Kings. Now Kyle Connor is up of the Winnipeg Jets. Connor takes off and rounds the first goal with speed. He gets to half ice at 7.5 seconds. Now around the second goal. It's going to be close call, and he gets across at 13.851. So that's the slowest time yet. 13.85, and I'll try to sort of keep a tally up of the scoreboard, or at least the leader, as I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Always a fun time covering the skills competition. But yeah, that wasn't the best run from Connor of the Jets. All right, now it's Evgeny Kuznetsov of the Capitals. The time to beat is 13.585. Oh, he knocked down a cone, really trying to cut the corner tightly, and that threw him off a bit. He's slowing down as he heads around the second goal and now going for the finish line, and that will be 14.559. Yeah, Kuznetsov, I don't think the best strategy. He had to stick way out trying to cut the corners quickly, but he actually bumped into a cone heading around the first goal, which threw everything off a bit. And he was still happy at the end, so maybe he was just trying to not completely wipe out there and put in a decent performance anyways. So Kempe's still the leader. Now it's Jordan Kyrou up for St. Louis. Can Kyrou take the lead? The time to beat 13.585, and he's got decent pace as he flies around the second goal and now heading towards the finish line at half ice, and he gets it. 13.550, and Jordan Kyrou is your new leader. Wow. Yeah, he really picked up plenty of speed on the second leg of this course. Yeah, the first turn was decent, and then once he got into open ice before heading around the second goal, that's when he really picked up some momentum. And some Blues fans in attendance pleased about that. So Kyrou with 13.550. Now it's Dylan Larkin. He's won this competition before, and let's see if he can retake the crown. He is on a good pace right now. 9 seconds heading around the final corner, and now he nearly collides into the boards, and that threw him off. 14.116. Oh man, Larkin at one point was on pace to, I think, pass Kyrou, but he skimmed the boards on that final turn, and that absolutely threw him off. Sorry, folks, just trying to get to the comments right now. No, Quinn, no Bruins are in the fastest skater or any competition tonight, believe it or not. I saw Bergeron's there, but he's not competing in anything. He's just there to watch. Now it's Cale Makar of the Colorado Avalanche. Makar, former UMass standout, has good pace. 9 seconds as he heads around the final goal. Now going to the finish line, and he is just off the mark when it came to passing Kyrou, the leader. 13.834, about 0.3 seconds behind Jordan Kyrou. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing from Dylan Larkin. What's going on, Bobby? Great to see you, man. Hope you're feeling better, Bobby. I know you've been going through a tough time yourself, but keep on fighting, man. And I really appreciate you tuning in right now. I don't know, Brody. I think they just get one turn as Connor McDavid's now up. He's the other guy to look out for. McDavid cuts the final corner sharply, and now heading for the finish line. He's late. 13.690. Wow. 0.14 off of Kyrou. That was close, but McDavid just misses out. And he's actually in fourth place on the final results right now. Kempe and Kreider both got a better time than him. So I'll tell you what, the skaters at the beginning are actually faring off pretty well compared to the last few skaters. Maybe the pressure getting to these skaters who have had to perform in the later stages. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We've got a fantastic audience in here. Yeah, Jeffrey, yep, Bergeron is the one Bruins player at the All-Star game, but he's not competing in any of the skills competition tonight. So There you go, folks. The fastest skater winner goes to Jordan Kaayu. In his first appearance, he wins it all, and here are his final thoughts.
This is your first All-Star appearance. Who were you most excited to meet?
I think guys like Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews for sure, so it's cool to meet them.
Well, congratulations, and you just knocked, Connor McDavid. That's his, he owns that. So congrats on that fast time. Thanks for your time. Back up to you guys.
All right. Well, Jordan Kaayu, I did not see that coming. First appearance, and he took care of business, and he was right in the middle of the pack. He was the 5th skater to go, and he wins it, 13.550 seconds. Yeah, Kaayu did it indeed. Thank you, Tegra, for tuning in, as well as Brody and everyone else. Zach as well. What did Kale get again? I forget already. They just had it up, but I can't quite remember. He wasn't too far off. I want to say he was like around 13.8. Once the All-Star break comes to an end, great slate of NHL games on the docket once they return from the All-Star break. But we've got plenty of more coming up in the NHL All-Star Skills Competition. I'm not sure how Kaayu won it, Adam, but maybe, just maybe, this will be a sign of more surprises to come on the night. That's right, Jeffrey. Yep, Brian Boucher did go to Mount St. Charles Academy in Woonsocket. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I live about 7 miles from Woonsocket, actually. So there you go. Yeah. All right, I'll be back after a quick break. Up next, save streak. This is going to be a lot of fun. So the 8 goaltenders participating will try to have the most consecutive saves. I'll delve more into what that competition entails right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Thanks for being a part of it as we kick off NHL All-Star Weekend from Las Vegas, Nevada. Beautiful Friday evening in a city that entertains week in, week out, day in, day out, really. It's quite the Vegas weekend. The NHL All-Star Game will be tomorrow at 3 Eastern Time, and then the NFL Pro Bowl, also in Las Vegas, will be Sunday at 3 p.m. So a busy weekend in Vegas with both the NHL and NFL All-Star festivities taking place in that very city. And yes, I did see that Man U lost earlier, Adam. I actually got to watch that game. Yeah, I saw the penalty kicks. Wild stuff as Middlesbrough pulled off the upset in the FA Cup. Did I watch any of the Pro Bowl skills competition yesterday? No, I was away from home, actually. I saw some of the highlights. It looked like Mac Jones struggled. You heard that he did very good. I heard Mac Jones struggled on the passing accuracy one. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I did see some of the highlights. All right, here we go. Competition number 2, the save streak. This is a fun one, as we will see 8 goaltenders take part in this competition, 2 from each division. And the most consecutive saves will come out on top. Quite simple, the rules, as if we do have a tie, it'll go to sudden death. So those are the basic rules. I'll get you caught up on more of the rules as we get this competition started. But first, let's meet the contestants.
And from the Tampa Bay Lightning, Vasilevsky. For the Metropolitan Division, from the Carolina Hurricanes, Frederik Andersen. And from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Tristan Jarry. For the Central Division, from the Minnesota Wild, Cam Talbot. And from the Nashville Predators, Yossi Soros. And for the Pacific Division, from the Vancouver Canucks, Thatcher Demko. And from the Anaheim Ducks, John Gibson.
All right, there are your 8 participants here in the save streak. And welcome into the broadcast, Luke. That's one of the top comments in a while. But yeah, Kreider of the St. Louis Blues winning the first competition, fastest skater. Who will come out on top in the save streak? We will find out in a matter of moments. We'll get this one started momentarily. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be Jack Campbell, the first goaltender in goal. Or perhaps it's Cam Talbot. It looks like it's actually going to be Cam Talbot. His first appearance in the competition, and by the looks of it, he's going to be the first one in goal. Thank you, is it Lichty fam, for tuning in. Unfortunately, I can't show the skills competition for copyright reasons. I can only provide commentary of it, but if you are in the United States, you can find this skills competition on ESPN as well as ESPN Plus. All right, so how they do it is that it's not Talbot starting off. As I said, it is Campbell as well as Vasilevsky both at opposite ends. These 2 goaltenders representing the Atlantic Division. Campbell of Toronto and Vasilevsky of Tampa Bay. And the crowd starting to fill up. It's only just past 5 o'clock local time in Las Vegas. So I'm sure the crowd will get better and better as the night continues. All right, here we go. Campbell will be the first goalie to face a test, and it looks like Adam Pelech will be the first shooter from the New York Islanders. Yep, it will be Pelech. What's good, Preston? Welcome in. What competition is Johnny Gadro in? Good question. He is in the accuracy shooting competition, so that will be the final competition of the night, actually. So save the best for last. I always love accuracy shooting. So, yep, he'll be one of the 8 participants in that one. What's good, Joe? As I was just telling another viewer, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to actually show the skills competition because of copyright reasons. I would if I was allowed to, but I'm only able to do commentary because of copyright reasons. But if you are in the US, you can find this on ESPN and ESPN Plus. All right, here we go. Campbell to face the first test as Pelech closes down on the breakaway, goes to the backhand and scores. He roofed it into the top corner. And so Campbell not getting off to the start he wanted to. Now Vasilevsky will be tested. Sebastian Aho closing in, and the backhand effort goes wide. So Vasilevsky has won, and that is a nice stop by Campbell. So, by the way, how it works is the save streak goes by division. So, oh, wow, he went 5-hole on him. Chris Kreider going 5-hole on Andrei Vasilevsky. So, the streak will reset, and what a move by Kuznetsov to get one by Campbell. The best streak so far is 2 for Campbell and Vasilevsky, but Tom Wilson's denied by Andrei Vasilevsky. Getzel now closing in, and he scores. Campbell and Vasilevsky struggling here. We're down to the final 2 shooters unless they can get a streak going. Jack Hughes makes a nice move, but is denied by the pad of Campbell. Giroux fakes the slap shot, closes in, and closing the door is Campbell. So that's a streak of 2, so we now go to extra rounds. A goal will end it as Vasilevsky makes another stop. So that's 3 in a row between the two. Campbell trying to keep the streak going, and he does. Aho denied. So the streak is at 4. It's now Werenski of the Columbus Blue Jackets who can't get one by Campbell. It's a 5. It's a streak of 5, I should say, as Kreider lifts the puck, tried to go 5-hole, but not falling forward was Campbell. That's 6 saves in a row, and they're still going. Kuznetsov trying to chip Vasilevsky, but it floats over the bar. And even though that's technically not a save, it still counts. And now Wilson denied. Wow, what a streak they've got going. 8 now for the Atlantic Division goaltenders. Getzel went wide on the backhand shot. It's a streak of 9. Jack Hughes will try to end it all here, and he does. That goes 5-hole on Campbell. And finally, this round comes to an end, but Campbell and Vasilevsky putting together a solid performance as the best streak is 9 after 1 division, still 3 to go. Well, they got into a very nice rhythm towards the end of that. As I'll just update the scoreboard here. All right, so Campbell and Vasilevsky with 9 consecutive saves. That's the number to beat. Try to catch up on the comments quickly as let's see here. Yeah, as was mentioned in the chat, Luke, it was Jordan Kyrou who won fastest skating. And as Jeffrey mentions, this is on ESPN. Thank you, Paresi, for tuning in. No, there are no NHL veterans, although actually in the Breakaway Challenge, there are some, there is a retired player who will be playing. That would be Wyatt Russell. He's participating as a goalie in that competition. All right, now we move on to the Metropolitan Division as Huberdeau is denied by Christian Jarry. Jarry and Anderson, the 2 goalies from the Metropolitan Division, and Larkin puts one by Anderson. So the streak stops at 1. Suzuki goes top shelf on Tristan Jarry. So back-to-back goals. Now it's Victor Hedman closing down Anderson, and he goes wide. Now it's Stamkos, and he fires one home. Just like we saw with the Atlantic Division goalies, no real rhythm yet from the two sets of goalies, as Dahlin has his effort stopped, and it's now put wide. So 2 consecutive saves. The number to beat is 9. Patrice Bergeron from the Boston Bruins goes to the backhand and scores. That's my guy, Patrice Bergeron. Here's Austin Matthews now, and he is denied by Jarry. All right, here we go. We go to extra rounds. A goal would end it, as that's a rather comfortable save for Anderson. He has 2. Now, or rather, they both have 2 on the streak as Dylan Larkin closes in and scores. And that ends it for Anderson and Jarry. Their best streak was just 2. A long shot off of the leaders, Campbell and Vasilevsky, who had 9. All right, let's see. I'm trying to catch up on all the comments. Sorry, folks. What competitions are there left? Yeah, there's still plenty left. This is just the second competition of the night, and there's a total of 7, actually. So we still have the hardest shot, breakaway challenge, accuracy shooting, and then 2 new competitions, which will take place outside of the arena. We'll have the fountain face-off and the 21 in 22 competition, which I'll get into more detail later. What are my thoughts on Kapreesov and the Minnesota Wild? Yeah, I think Kaprizov's one heck of a player. He's a lot of fun to watch. And I think the Wild, yeah, they have a pretty bright future, if I'm being honest. Is Austin Matthews in here? Yes, he was. All of the players. So technically, Bergeron did compete tonight. All of the All-Stars from these respective divisions take part in the save streak as the shooters. So what happens is now the Central Division is up, which is Huse Saros and Cam Talbot. And so what will happen is all of the All-Stars from, or at least 9 of the All-Stars from the Central, from the West Division will shoot. So it's from the opposite division in that conference that go up against these goalies. So that's how it works in this competition. And yeah, I did see that the Winter Classic will be at Fenway Park next year. Love to see that. Crowgrove, no, you did not miss Eberly. He'll be on later. He'll be on next, actually, I believe, in the Fountain Face-Off. I think that's the next competition. So Saros and Talbot here start off nicely. Back-to-back saves, and Zegras closed off by Talbot. So 3 consecutive saves to start. And a nice stop by Saros. 4 straight saves to start. Still no goals, and Gadro rings the crossbar. Draisaitl denied. Oh, you can't find the game in any way. You're in Canada. Sorry to hear that. I'm not sure where it's being shown in Canada, as finally there's a goal scored by, I think that was Stone. I could be wrong, but now Saros and Talbot looking to get back on track. It's 2 consecutive saves. They had 5 before their streak ended. And there's another goal. No, that was a save. That was a save. I beg your pardon. But then in the first shot of extras, it's all put to bed. Timo Meyer ends Saros and Talbot's streak. And their best streak there was 5. So Campbell and Vasilevsky are still the leaders at 9. And now it'll come down to the final 2 goalies of the West. Demko and Gibson will try to beat Campbell and Vasilevsky's leading streak of 9. All right, no worries, Crow Grove. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I would definitely show it if I was allowed to, but for copyright reasons, I'm not allowed to. So I'm just providing the commentary, just trying to have a good time. I'm used to doing play-by-play commentaries of actual games, so this is a little bit unique for me, doing a skills competition where I'm trying to bring the excitement and descriptions to the, best of my ability to you guys. Oh, thank you, Hockey Master. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do a lot of commentary. I'm actually a senior in high school, so I'll be heading to Syracuse University in the fall at the Newhouse School. Yeah, I do a ton of commentary for fun here on YouTube, and then also for my school. I'm also a public address announcer for some games at my school, which is a whole lot of fun also. I found this on ESPN, Lich to Fam. Yeah, but are you the one who said you're in Canada? Yeah, I live in the United States, so it's on ESPN here in the US. Unfortunately, I don't have any idea where you can find it in Canada. Maybe there are some other Canadians. I'm sure there are here in the stream that can help you out, but unfortunately, I can't. But yeah, for those of you in the US, it is on ESPN and ESPN Plus, by the way. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. What do I think? Do I think Mikko Rantanen should be in the All-Star game? Yeah, I think you could argue he should. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Is it Asi Taxeo? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I may just call you A for for easier purposes, as the West goalies are between the pipes now, and first shot goes wide from Connor, but now Keller from the Coyotes scores. So that's, or no, he was denied. I beg your pardon. But DeBrincat makes no mistake, going top shelf. So that streak ends at 2 for Demko and Gibson. Oh, and trying to get a little tricky was Kadri. He can't score. Now Demko set to face off against Makar, and Makar had his shot partially saved by Demko. That's 2 in a row, and another stop by Gibson at the other end. Yes, that is correct. Syracuse is where Bob Costas went to school. Yep, a lot of sports broadcasting greats went there, so I'm looking forward to it, as that's a 5-hole goal by Kairu. Save, meanwhile, by Gibson, and Demko also makes a stop. So that's 2 in a row. He denied Pavelski, and now we're into extra rounds. So the next goal ends it, and that's a nice glove save by Gibson. That's 3. They'll need 6 more to tie, 7 to win, or else Campbell and Vasilevsky will win it all, and that's off the post and in. 3 is the best streak for Demko and Gibson, and so your winners are none other than Jack Campbell and Andrei Vasilevsky from the Atlantic Division. Wow, so the first goalies up win it all, and quite comfortably, to be honest. Saros and Talbot were the second closest, with their best streak being 5 saves. And so Campbell and Vasilevsky win with 9. There were some nice goals as well scored there. You're finished. Okay, I thought so. I said it all right. All right. Asi Taxeo. Hopefully that's sort of right. I apologize if I'm butchering the name. But that's great that you're tuning in from Finland. Thank you, Joshua, for putting in the chat. Sportsnet is where you want to tune into if you are in Canada. All right, I'll let you guys listen into the thoughts of the 2 winning goaltenders from the Atlantic Division.
Appreciate his teamwork and getting the job done for me.
Toughest shooter?
Yeah, yourself. It's all here in your mind.
All right, he says his toughest shooter is himself, but was there anybody out there that really, any crazy move that made you nervous?
Honestly, there's been a lot of great moves tonight. The guys are showing it, and man, I can't just think of one. There were a lot. Yeah.
They were pretty good, but you guys were better. Congratulations to the Atlantic Division.
All right, there you go. Campbell from the Maple Leafs and Vasilevsky from the Lightning team up for the Atlantic Division to win this competition. And so the skills challenge is off and running. 2 competitions in the books. And how about the lineup this weekend in sports? Tomorrow we'll have the NHL All-Star game at 3 Eastern time. It's also a great doubleheader in college hoops. Baylor against Kansas at 4, North Carolina against Duke at 6, and then Sunday at 3, it's the NFL Pro Bowl. So what a great weekend of sports it truly is. Do I like Takis. Oh, like the yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Not really. I've tried it before. It's a little bit too crispy for my liking, Joshua, to answer your question, as I'll be back after a quick break. I believe up next is the Fountain Face-Off. It's either that or the hardest shot. We'll see what indeed the next challenge is. I'm not sure if they're saving the new competitions till the end or if they're going to implement them in the middle of the skills competition. So that remains to be seen, but stay tuned. Two great competitions in the books. Kreider winning the fastest skater, and then Campbell and Vasilevsky winning the save streak competition for the Atlantic Division. I'll be right back. Stick around. All right, welcome back into competitions in the book. Still 5 to go as we get ready for the next competition on the docket. Thanks, everyone, for your company tonight. Adam says Jonathan Huberdeau will win the Fountain Face-Off. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He is one of the 8 competitors in that competition. And I'm still waiting to see what competition will officially be next. So stick around. I'm not sure, Ghosty. In the order they listed it, I don't know if they're doing the competitions in the order of what they listed on their website, because based on that order, the Fountain Face-Off would be next, but I'm not entirely sure if that is what they're doing next, because that's actually taking place outdoors on the Vegas Strip. It should be interesting, to say the least. A brand new competition, which, yeah, should definitely be quite entertaining, I'd say. Yeah, there it is. The Fountains of Bellagio in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is where we're heading to next. So we go to the outdoors where this next competition will take place. How about this? This should be very interesting indeed. What do I think of your predictions? Let's see. You got Hedman winning the hardest shot. Yeah, I could see that. Kapreesov winning breakaway challenge. Getzel winning accuracy shooting. Yeah, I think they're decent picks, Adam. Although a lot of these competitions are just so hard to predict. Here we go. We go to the Fountain Face-Off Challenge. Basically, what we have, folks, is all of the contestants are right near the Bellagio fountain. And so there's basically like a platform that they are on, and they will have to there's littler platforms in the water, kind of like basically like targets, and these players will have to put their precision to the task. They'll have to chip it onto those platforms. I'm not, I'm not too familiar. No one's familiar with this competition since it's the first time they're ever doing it. So I'm trying to kind of learn about it on the fly as well. And I'm going to listen in to see the specifics of how it'll work. All right, so there you go. I just listened in, so I'll give you more details about how it'll work in a moment. Here is the shooting order. Huberdeau will start off. Then it's Giroux, followed by Eberly, and then former Olympic gold medalist Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson will be a participant in this one, and she'll be followed by Yossi, Suzuki, Werenski, and then Stone to cap it all off. So here we go. Starting off things is Jonathan Huberdeau. And so, yeah, basically, there are targets that they have to lift the puck into. Even if it hits the target and bounces into the water, it does not count. There he goes. He hit one target, and now going for the goal. This is very interesting. By the way, the pucks are lit up since this is being done in the nighttime. In the dark, you get 1 minute. So he's at 35 seconds. Having trouble lifting it into that target on the left side, and now does so. So 39.915 seconds. So I think you get a minute max, and then the best time will win it all. So Claude Giroux will be the next participant, 7th appearance in the All-Star game. So Huberdeau sets the tone, and now we'll see how the second participant can do. You got to get it into all 5 targets. So he hits the big one to the right, now going for the big one to the left. And he goes short a couple of times. Make it 3 times. Oh, and that one bounced off. Giroux struggling a bit here. Now he's going to go for goal. The slap shot's good. He'll go for the short targets now, and he's got it. Wow, he recovered nicely at the end, 22.688 seconds. And they actually counted that one that I thought bounced out, but no, that puck stayed in. That was the large target to the right, and his slap shot was right on the money. This is actually a really cool competition, having to chip it over water and hit these targets. So Claude Giroux with a nice time. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if the times continue to get better as we roll through the competitors. Jordan Eberly up next, third out of 8 contestants here. All right, you got to go to bed. No problem. Have a wonderful rest of your night. This is Eberly's second appearance at the All-Star game. He plays for the Seattle Kraken. First year as a franchise, of course. Yeah, Jeffrey, the U.S. women's hockey team is playing tomorrow in the Olympics tomorrow morning. And a hot start here for Eberly. He's hit both targets thus far. Scores into the net. Now going for the big target. That's no problem. And now going for the little targets up close. First try, no good. Second one bounces out. And now he goes far. Oh, it's letting him down here at the very end. He finally gets it at 27.934 seconds. Oh, man, Jordan Eberly, the way he started, I thought he was going to beat Giroux, but he was let down at the very end on the short target. And so Huberdeau has been officially eliminated. Only the top two move on to face off in the final round. So Huberdeau eliminated. Still in the running are Giroux and Eberly. Now up, Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson. Lamoureux-Davidson, former Olympic gold medalist for the U.S. women's hockey team, a three-time U.S. Winter Olympian, has since retired. And let's see what she can do here in the Vegas night at the Bellagio Fountain. This is actually a really cool competition. All right, she's ready to go. She'll go for the left large target first. Second try, got it. Now she goes to her right. Short on the first attempt. Second one, good. Now she'll go for the net. First try is good. Now she'll go for the close one, and she got it. 16.253 for Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson. She made that look easy. Wow. She absolutely dominated the competition. Made that look easy, the former gold medalist. That was quite something. So now that makes Jordan Eberly eliminated. So Huberdeau and Eberly are out. And up next, Roman Yossi as we go to the second half of the field. You only have to hit one of those closer targets, by the way. I meant to mention that earlier as he hits the deep target first, scores into the net. Now has to go for the other deep target. He's got it. And now the short one, good. Wow, 11.855. Roman Yossi did not miss. I don't know if anyone's going to beat this, folks. Claude Giroux now eliminated. Wow. It seems like they're getting better and better. So here's an updated look at how things stand. Roman Yossi takes first place with 11.855 seconds. Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson in second at 16.253. Giroux, Eberly, and Huberdeau are out. And then still to come, Nick Suzuki, Zach Werenski, and Mark Stone. So Suzuki will lead off, or rather will pick things back up, I should say. Suzuki of the Montreal Canadiens. Adam says Roman Yossi is one. We'll see. Remember, the top two finishers face off again in the final round. So as good as Yossi was, he'll still have to go again in the final round. His competitor still to be determined because, yeah, I agree. I don't think anyone's passing him in this opening round, but we shall see. Suzuki hits the far left target first. Now goes to the right. He's got it. Going for goal. He left it short. That's going to let him down. Now he's got it. And the short target can't hit from close range. Second try, good. 22.155. Suzuki just couldn't quite get into any rhythm there. So he has been eliminated. Down to our final two competitors here in the opening round. What's good, Nate? Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in as Zach Werenski is in his second All-Star game of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Second to last competitor as he goes to the far left target first, connects. Far right, got it. Now going for goal. It's good. He's on a good pace. Could take the lead here. Oh, he missed it. Second try, and that is good. 15.163. And he takes second place. So Jocelyn Lamoureux-Davidson, as good as she was, has been eliminated as well. That was a solid effort by Werenski. Only missed one attempt. Pretty effortless from the Blue Jacket. And the final competitor will be Mark Stone of the hometown Vegas Golden Knights. So he'll need to beat Werenski's time to advance to the final. Let's see if he can do just that. This is his first appearance in the All-Star game from the Golden Knights, and let's see what he has. I think he has to make every shot here to have a chance. If he misses one, he could be in trouble. He connects on the far left target, now goes for goal. It's good. Far right target, winds up and hits. Now goes short, misses the first. No, the far target bounced out, I beg your pardon. And now that throws everything off for Stone. Hits the short one, now goes for the far one. That rattled off. He's out anyway, so they're going to end it at 24.696. Oh, man, you got to feel for Stone a little bit. He was in a pretty decent rhythm, and in that far target, it bounced out, which does not count. So he is done, and the final has been set. Nate. So the final set, it'll be none other than Zach Werenski going head-to-head with Jordan Eberly. That's the final after this commercial break. Stick around. It's coming up next in the third competition of the night. Welcome back into live coverage of the 2022 NHL All-Star Skills Competition. What's good? Yeah, sorry, Danny. I meant to say Yossi. Did I say Werenski? That is my bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, Yossi, sorry. I mistakenly said Eberly. Yes, you are correct about that. It's Yossi against Werenski. Sorry, got that mixed up for a second. You are correct. I beg your pardon. All right, let's get this one started. The final round in the Fountain Faceoff. Werenski will start off from the Columbus Blue Jackets. What a scene here on the Vegas Strip. Oh, and he misses on the first attempt. Now hits the far left target and connects on the far right. So 2 targets down. Now he'll go for goal, where his second attempt finds the back of the net. Now he needs the short one to end it. Misses the first try. Second one good, and that'll be... Oh, no, you need to hit both short targets on the final round. So he'll make it in 25.634. So not as good of a first run, or of a second run, as the first run for Zach Werenski. Roman Yossi, it's all in his hands now. A chance to win it with the beautiful fountain as the backdrop at the Bellagio Fountain in Vegas. All right, here we go. Can Yossi from the Nashville Predators take the crown here in the Fountain Faceoff? First time ever having this competition take place. He's ready to go. He's waiting. And now he gets the signal to start. Leaves it short on the first attempt. Now hits on the far left target. Finds the goal. Now going far right. It is no good. It bounced off. Has to try again. That's short. All of a sudden, a little bit of pressure for Yossi. Third try is good. Now he'll have to hit both short targets, and he's running out of time. Misses. Now scores, but it's too late. He has to hit the other target and is struggling to do so. Has overshot it on a couple of occasions, and we already know who the winner's going to be. Yossi just absolutely collapsed here at the end. He still hasn't connected and finally does. 47.454 seconds. So Zach Werenski of the Columbus Blue Jackets is your Fountain Faceoff winner. Tell you what, he impressed in this competition, and he's a deserving winner, it has to be said. Here's his thoughts afterwards.
I have a lot of family friends that are here right now on the strip watching, and just to be here with them, it's obviously a cool experience, and doing it at the Bellagio Fountains is once in a lifetime, so it was a lot of fun.
All right, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Great. Zach Werenski, the Discover.
All right, so Zach Werenski wins the Fountain Faceoff competition. That was a whole lot of fun. I mean, the scene there at the Bellagio Fountain, beautiful drop back and scenery. And Werenski, the deserving winner of this competition. All right, up next, one of my favorite, the hardest shot. Who will reign victorious in this next competition? You have been struggling a bit with your predictions, Adam, but still time to turn it around. We'll have 4 contestants in the hardest shot, which is coming your way next. You won't want to miss it. All right, welcome back in, everybody, to T-Mobile Arena from Las Vegas, Nevada. Adam says, surely Victor Hedman will win this. We shall see. Well, the good thing for you, Adam, is even though your predictions have been going wrong, we have had 8 competitors in all the previous competitions. This one, just 4 competitors. So technically, you got a better shot, 25% chance here. We'll see if your prediction will pay off in the end. It'll be very intriguing competition as we look at tonight's events so far. The fastest skater winner was Jordan Kreider with 13.550 seconds. The save streak winners were Campbell and Vasilevsky with 9. And then most recently, the fountain faceoff winner was Zach Werenski, 25.634 seconds. And still 4 more competitions to go. The hardest shot, the next one, which is about to get started. The hardest shot, it's always a fun one because you just never know. You never know what we're going to see. I miss the times when Zdeno Chara would compete in this competition. He had an unreal slap shot. I think his record was surpassed the other year, I want to say, by Shea Weber. I could be wrong, but they might mention the all-time record here before we get this competition started. All right, so they just went over the rules. Each shot will take place from 30 yards out as we meet the contestants.
From the San Jose Sharks, number 28, Timo Meyer. From the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 77, Victor Hedman. And from the Washington Capitals, number 43, Tom Wilson.
A lot of boos there for Tom Wilson, and I can't blame those fans. As a Bruins fan, I can't stand Tom Wilson. One of the dirtiest players in the league you'll find, but hey, he's going to try to win hardest shot tonight. So if you couldn't hear it, Adam Pelech, Timo Meyer, Victor Hedman, and Tom Wilson are the participants tonight. Thank you, Accent FN over on Twitch. Appreciate the kind words. What's been my favorite competition so far? It's got to be the last one. Fountain Faceoff was really cool in my opinion, just because it was a brand new competition outside of the arena at Bellagio Fountain. Just the whole backdrop and scenery was pretty cool. And then the competition itself, where they had to lift pucks over the water and into targets, that was pretty cool. But yeah, so they're going to set up. Each competitor gets 2 shots, and after all is said and done, the hardest shot wins. So yeah, the puck's placed 30 feet from the goal line, and obviously the shot has to be on target. If it's wide or a stick breaks, for example, you get a retake. As Adam Pelech of the New York Islanders will start us off in the hardest shot competition. Yeah, very unique challenge it was. Here we go. Pelech closing in and goes straight down the middle at 89.4 miles an hour. So Pelech just warming up. I'd expect his second try to be faster. We shall see. Welcome in, Larry. You're pulling for Wilson, really? Are you a Caps fan? That would make sense if you're a Capitals fan, because I don't think many fans like Wilson, unless you're talking about Washington fans. All right, Pelech tries again, and that one is 102.2. That's more like it on the second attempt from Adam Pelech. All right, that explains it. Yeah, I'm a big Bruins fan. I'm from just outside of Boston, so I can't stand Wilson myself. But hey, you're a Caps fan, so that's understandable why you are rooting for Wilson in this one. Yeah, Pelech ripped that one. 102.2. That's solid. think the all-time record is something around 108. A little smile on his face afterwards. And now Timo Meyer is up from the San Jose Sharks. First shot isn't too bad, 91.3. And that's what we see a lot in this competition. The first shot players kind of treat as a, let me fix that. Kind of treat as a warm-up shot. And the second shot is where they go all out. So here is the second try for Meyer after 91.3 mile an hour's shot on his first try. And that is 100.1. So he went to the right corner. Decent attempt by Meyer, but still about 2 miles an hour slower than Pelech. So Adam Pelech retains the lead. 2 shooters down, 2 to go. Victor Hedman up next from the Tampa Bay Lightning. You were born in D.C.? All right, very good, Larry. Very good, man. All right, well, Adam picked Hedman to win it. I think that's a good shout. Hedman has a heck of a slap shot. All of these guys do. Let's be honest here. I mean, these numbers are insane. Just seeing a shot more than 100 miles an hour is quite the feat, as Hedman rifles one down the middle at 102.7. Oh my, he made that look routine, didn't he? And Victor Hedman has taken the lead. 0.5 miles an hour faster than Pelech's second try. And he will, of course, get a second chance himself. Well, forget what I said for the first 2 shooters, where we usually see the first shot a warm-up. Not for Hedman. He's going to try to beat that. And he does. 103.2 from Victor Hedman. What a solid outing for him. And now Tom Wilson with a tough task in front of him. He's got to beat out 103.2 on his 2 attempts, or else Victor Hedman is taking the crown here in the hardest shot challenge. Yeah, Hedman is the man. All right, here we go. Tom Wilson up. Some boos raining down from the crowd at T-Mobile Arena. First one from Wilson is roofed at 96.8. It's going to take a lot more here on the second try to win it all. He's got to beat 103.2 or else Hedman is the champion. Here we go. Wilson taking a few deep breaths and now ready for his last try. Down the middle, 101.1, and Victor Hedman is your champion. 103.2 miles an hour. That's the winning tally from Hedman. He finishes first, Pelech second, Wilson third, and then Meyer in fourth. Well, it was a decent try by Wilson. Just came about 2 miles an hour short. And there you go, Adam. You finally get a prediction right. Yeah, Victor Hedman, he honestly made that look easy. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Of course, Vegas fans are not going to like Wilson. Of course, the Capitals beat the Knights in the Stanley Cup final a few years ago. Look at the upcoming NHL schedule. Once we get back from the All-Star break, Wednesday, a doubleheader. Nashville takes on Dallas, and then the Islanders face Vancouver. February 11th, see Seattle take on Anaheim. It's a week from tonight. And then February 12th, Toronto against Vancouver. A lot of games to look forward to once we return from the All-Star break. But still plenty of more competition left in this Friday night of fun, really, in the NHL All-Star Skills Competition. The Breakaway Challenge is coming up next. This is when we see all the tricks in the bag from different players. Breakaway Challenge after this commercial break. We still got 3 competitions left, 4 in the books. Still going to be some fun coming your way. So stick around for more. Welcome back in, everybody. It's been a fun night so far in the NHL Skills Competition, and it rolls on with the Breakaway Challenge up next. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Yeah, Ovechkin could have definitely given Hedman a good challenge, no doubt about it. But Victor Hedman coming out on top. There you see the winning shot at 103.2 miles an hour. And now we get set for the Breakaway Challenge. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the lone competition that involves judges. So sort of like the dunk competition in the NBA, where you have to get crafty with it and get a little bit creative. But first, here are Victor Hedman's thoughts following his hardest shot victory.
Just ready going into it, and I saw Adam go, and it went very low and got very high, so try to keep it down a little bit.
Now, out here in the skills all day, who is taking it the most seriously?
Well, seriously, Massey probably, our goalie. I think he's very happy he came away with that win, so he's probably the most competitive guy.
Oh, thanks. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right. There you hear it from Victor Hedman. Seems like he's taking it pretty seriously himself, and it paid off winning that competition. Reminder that the NHL All-Star Game from T-Mobile Arena in Vegas will be tomorrow at 3 Eastern time. And Jeffrey asks, will I do the All-Star Game tomorrow? Yes, I do plan on it. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. I don't have anything really going on tomorrow. I don't have anywhere to go, so I should be able to, which is exciting. Yeah. Although I do have somewhere to go tomorrow. I'm playing in a basketball game tomorrow morning, but nothing in the afternoon is what I should say. All right, here are the contestants.
And ready from the Metropolitan Division. Now, please welcome Season 16 winner of America's Got Talent TV show.
All right, maybe they're not announcing the participants just yet for the Breakaway Challenge. I beg your pardon. I thought they were, but as usual, they're just dragging it out a little bit more to make our the anticipation greater, I suppose you could say. But yeah, we do got the Breakaway Challenge coming up. Looks like they're going to do some type of whatever in between for now, as Jonathan Marchessault is up there from the hometown Vegas Golden Knights. And what do we got here? I'm not even sure what they're doing. All right, well, I guess Vegas is a city where gambling is quite the quite the hobby, I suppose you could say. And so a little bit of card tricks here inside T-Mobile Arena. Marchessault is mixing up a few cards. I'm not sure what this a card trick or something. I'm not entirely sure what we're seeing. Oh, this is determining who plays who, I believe, in the NHL All-Star Game tomorrow. It is a magic trick, it looks like here. All right, I'm just sitting back and watching this. This is very interesting. They got the mascots out there. This is quite the theater. All right, that was I mean, hey, I guess that's impressive. Magic tricks are beyond me, so that was very interesting indeed. Who thought the Rams would win the Super Bowl? Well, let's not go too far ahead of ourselves, Adam. The Bengals could pull off the upset. You never know. And yes, in the NBA, the Lakers are struggling quite a bit. What are my thoughts on them? I think it's hilarious. I mean, as a huge Celtics fan, I don't like the Lakers at all, and I don't like LeBron James at all. So it's yeah, I think it's funny how much they're struggling. I mean, I can't laugh too much since I am a Celtics fan and they haven't been having the best season, although lately the Celtics have been playing better. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the Lakers struggling this bad, not even close. So bit of a surprise to me. And I think a lot of people around the country and certainly in LA for Lakers fans. All right, here we go. Now we're ready for the breakaway challenge. This is going to be fun. We've had some fun tricks in the past where players have confused goaltenders in a variety of ways. Let's see what's on tap tonight from Vegas. We've got the judges ready to go. The judges include Dayton O'Donohue, an NHL youth hockey member, Darren Waller, Raiders tight end, and a 2020 Pro Bowl selection, another one of the judges. We also got Paul Coffey, who was a 14-time All-Star himself in the NHL, the third judge. We also have as a judge tonight, Terry Fader, Season 2 America's Got Talent winner. Fifth judge, an actor and producer, award-winning John Hamm. Many will know him. And then last but not least, the sixth and final judge, Mark Messier, a 15-time NHL All-Star, and he gets a huge round of applause from the crowd on hand. The Celtics are winning tonight. Yes, I did see that, Jeffrey. As we look at the goaltenders, Manon Rome, the first ever woman player in the NHL, female player in the NHL, is one of the goalies. And then Wyatt Russell, who is also an NHL goalie back in his day. The two retired players who will step in as goalies here on the breakaway challenge. They also got cameras on their heads. I think those are GoPros to capture the action from their perspective, which should be pretty cool. And here we go. The contestants enter the ice. First, it's Karil Kapreesov. Karil the Thrill, as he's nicknamed in Minnesota. The Russian has been spectacular in his young NHL season. Look at that. He takes off the Wild jersey and has an Alex Ovechkin jersey underneath, paying homage to his hometown player, native player. Ovechkin, of course, a legend in Russia. And he's ready to go. Karil is ready. Kapreesov closing in on the left side. The breakaway challenge underway, and he scores. And an interesting celebration as well from the Minnesota Wild star. Just his second year in the league. But he is quite the star. I was going to say in the making, but he's already a star. What do the judges give him? 8, 8, 8, 8, and a 6. Very interesting there. All right, so... Oh, and a 9 as well. A 9 as well. All right. So we got a 9, 3 8s. Sorry, make it 4 8s and a 6. So solid start for Karil Kapreesov. I mean, a basic finish, but, you know, to start off, that's all you need, I suppose. We'll see what the other contestants can put together. And up next, I think the guy we've all been waiting to see, Trevor Zegras. This guy has been putting on a show this season. He's had lacrosse-style goals. He's had goals through the legs. He's done it all this season out in Anaheim for the Ducks. And what do we got here? It looks like someone to help him out. I wasn't lying when I said these guys tend to get creative with their shots. So Zegras comes out there with some interesting attire as well. It says Average Joe's, and then the guy helping him out will blindfold him. All right, here we go. Is he going to score blindfolded, folks? Trevor Zegras ready to go. And now there's some mascots coming onto the ice. They're also going to throw some dodgeballs at him as he spins around and puts it in. One-handed finish from Trevor Zegras, and that's got to give him a pretty high score. Just for the creativity alone, and he made no mistake on the finish as well. All right, we've got a 10, a 9, 9, 10. We also have a 10 and another 10. So how about it? 5 10s and a 9. Trevor Zegras takes the lead here in the breakaway challenge. Very creative indeed with the blindfold on. Yeah, and he had a good idea for where he was going and where he was shooting, obviously. Spinning around. And he actually kept it on a stick for a little while before finding the back of the net. Wow. That was an unbelievable finish. That should have been all 10s, really. Able to keep it on a stick and slot it by Wyatt Russell. That was impressive, folks. We knew Zegras would have a special idea in mind, and no surprise that he was able to execute it to perfection. All right, so Kapreesov and Zegras have gone. Has Kapreesov won? Yeah, perhaps. So that was a total score of 58. Kapreesov had a score of 47. You combine all of the 6 judges' scores to get that total. So that's going to be hard to beat. Zegras with a 58. And up next, Jack Hughes of the New Jersey Devils. Let's see what he's got in mind. Hughes is ready to go. No blindfolds for him. No props or anything. He's going to go straight in and skates between his legs. And on the backhand effort, missed. Oh, he got a little too tricky for himself there. Are they going to give him another try? All right, they're going to give him another attempt. Here we go. Jack Hughes gets a redo, and will he take full advantage? Oh, they're going to put a cape on him. Now he's getting creative. And now they're going to bring a prop out there. So maybe that was an intentional miss first time through. In order for this attempt, he's got a hat on as well. What do we got in store here? This is very interesting. So there's a huge stand which is being put up at right around center ice. Now he's going to open a door. Do we got some magic here? Is he going to go inside of there? This is quite something, folks. Well, he's putting some of his equipment in there, it looks like. Gloves, stick, it's all going in that magic box, if you like. Got a little jersey. He's got a jersey of his too, a spare one that he's going to put in there. All of his gloves. All right, he skates around the prop a couple of times. Now taps on the door and opens it, and whoa, out comes a player. Here we go. It's a mini Jack Hughes closing in. He goes through the legs and scores on the backhand. And throws their sticks in the crowd. Oh, wow. Mini Hughes with the finish. The little man getting it done. How about that? That was very interesting, to say the least. We'll see what this score gets him. Jack Hughes working his magic. And out came a human who did not do a poor job by any means. Through the legs and the backhand finish. Under all that pressure, he delivered. And the celebration was epic as well. I'm intrigued to see what he gets for a score on this one. Oh, there we go. He takes the lead. 5 10s and a 9. And Jack Hughes surpasses Zegras by 1 point. Wow. All right, so there you have it. Jack Hughes didn't even need to do the skill himself. Had a mini Jack Hughes do the act. And now here we go. Oh, Derek Carr's in the house. What do we have here? We've got a lion coming onto the ice. Whoa, what the? What is happening, folks? We've got a fake tiger coming out there. Well, this is all kinds of crazy. Well, Alex DeBrincat is the next guy up. First All-Star appearance, Alex DeBrincat. He's got all the props going for him. He's got a, what is that, a fake baby on his chest. He's got the afro, the beard. He's got it all going. All right, so Derek Carr, the quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, is out there on the ice. Let's see how he's going to get involved. Mike Tyson was also out there. This is going to be real interesting. All right, let's do it. DeBrincat's ready to go. Oh. He gets the pass from Carr, puts the football down on the ice, and scores on the backhand. Wow. How about that creativity? I suppose it's much harder to score with a football than a puck, and the judges are liking that. A 10, a 10, 10. Oh, a 7 and a 9. Very interesting. All right. So some judges were real impressed. A few not so much. I respect the creativity there, as Derek Carr got a huge ovation from the crowd on hand. Hometown quarterback DeBrincat scoring with the football. How about it? Off the post and in. Solid finish, it has to be said. So we're awaiting the final score as Derek Carr and Tyson Fury go off the ice. I'm not sure what Tyson Fury was out there for. He had a fake tiger with him. And there's the score, 54 for Alex DeBrincat. So Jack Hughes still in the lead, and we're now down to our final contestant, Alex Petrangelo of the hometown Las Vegas Knights. What can Petrangelo do? This crowd would erupt if he can get all 10. All 10s would put him in front. And out he comes onto the ice. A huge roar from the crowd on hand in Vegas. Oh, sorry, Adam. Yeah, I am a bit tired, I will admit. Well, not really. I actually got to sleep in today. We had a snow day as Petrangelo goes basic, and it's a routine save for Rome. And now Petrangelo will try again, and I feel like that was an intentional miss, just like we saw from Zegras. Because I think now Petrangelo is going to bring out something special. Let's see. All right, what do we have? Alex Petrangelo. He's firing up the crowd, and he's going to head over towards the bench. Oh, wow. He's got the drummers coming onto the ice. He's really using the home ice to his advantage here, isn't he? Wow, the lights are off inside T-Mobile Arena. Light up drums here as he'll go through the line of drummers and finish it. No, he put it over. He put it over the bar. Oh, man. Petrangelo, I think, will get one more try. No, he won't. That'll be it. So he gets an 8, 8, 10. My goodness. 10, 19, and 9. I guess that puck did go in. I thought it went over, but apparently he did roof it. I don't know. I wasn't too impressed by that. But I guess there's some hometown bias from some of the judges. And let's see the final score for Alex Petrangelo. He has a drum himself now that he's banging with a stick. We await the verdict, and there it is. 64, Alex Petrangelo is your new leader. All right, so apparently you're allowed to go above 10. That 19 saved him. I'm now questioning the legitimateness of, if that's even a word, the legitimacy of this competition. Are they actually going to give him the 64? I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to give it to him. Yeah, they're going to have Hughes and Zegras go off in the final, so that makes sense here. They're not actually, they're going to overrule the judges here because let's face it, sorry, Petrangelo, but I don't think he's deserving of being in the final. So here we go. Top two finishers facing off in the final. Hughes and Zegras ready to square off, and this should be fun. Or are they going to give it to Petrangelo? They do give it to him. Wow, that is disappointing right there. That is disappointing. I don't know. I'm calling for a redo. I think this is fixed. We need better judges. Wow, they are giving it to Petrangelo. I thought they were going to have Hughes and Zegras square off in the final, which I would have been looking forward to. But hey, I guess the home ice advantage paid off for Petrangelo. He is the winner, but I think an asterisk goes on that one. I'll be back. 2 more competitions left. It'll be the 21 in 22 competition, which is the other competition taking place outside of the arena. I'll tell you all about it after this. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Yeah, I'm disappointed by that as well. I'm really disappointed at him. And he did miss, by the way. How does Petrangelo miss the net and win the competition when every other guy at least scored? That made no sense whatsoever, but we're going to move on from the breakaway challenge because that was ridiculous. We head outside the arena to Las Vegas Boulevard. This was done earlier in the day while it was light outside. So just to give you a heads up, and let's see how this competition goes. It's a brand new competition specialized for Vegas, and they're going to go over the rules. So I'm going to listen into that. And yeah, Celtics won by 9 indeed. Yeah, that was stupid. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That breakaway challenge. I mean, it's been fun in the past, I remember, but those judges clearly fixed this. So that was just a joke. All right, here we go. I'll go over the contestants momentarily. We've got in the breakaway, not the breakaway, we're done with that. In the 21 and 22 challenge, we got Nazem Kadri, Austin Matthews, Joe Pavelski, Steven Stamkos, and Brady Tkachuk. They're going over the rules. I'm going to listen in. All right, so there the rules were explained. So you got 21 cards to shoot at, and Austin Matthews up first. He hits the 3, and I'll get more into the rules in a moment. It's not too complicated. Basically, you have to have the highest tally as Brady Tkachuk goes up high, and I believe that was that's just a 2. That's a bit unfortunate there for Tkachuk. Up now, Joe Pavelski of the Dallas Stars. And Pavelski goes low, and he hits the ace. How about that from Joe Pavelski? Not bad at all. Next up, Nazem Kadri of the Colorado Avalanche. Kadri goes bottom left corner and knocks down. Let's see what card that was. I think it might have been a jack. Couldn't quite tell. I think it was. Stamkos going for the slap shot high. And he hits the 2. Oh, that is rough. You want to get the highest number card. That was an interesting strategy from Stamkos, going for the slap shot. And so there you have it. Final results. Matthews drew a 3. Tkachuk drew a 2. Pavelski an ace. Kadri hit a queen. That's what it was. And Stamkos hit a 2. So now the second try for all of the contestants. Matthews leading off again. The Toronto Maple Leaf goes high and connects with the 8. All right, not bad. So an 8 for Austin Matthews. No, yeah, not bad from Pavelski at all. This competition is interesting. I'll put it that way so far. There's Tkachuk, and he missed. He went through an empty space. So that is it for Tkachuk. You don't get a second try. If you hit it where a card has already been knocked down, tough luck. That's basically how it goes here. Now Joe Pavelski up. He looked confident in his first try. Let's see what he can do on his second turn. Oh, he missed as well. He hit an empty space. Oh, no, so I beg your pardon. He clipped the king. I beg your pardon. So Pavelski has had an ace and a king. That is unbelievable. All right, so Nazem Kadri up next. I thought Pavelski missed, but no, he clipped the king. And let's see what Kadri can do. Oh, he hit the ace right down the middle. That's big time. And now Steven Stamkos will get ready for his last turn. Stamkos is ready to go. The slap shot last time. This time a wrister. And he hits the 9. All right, so there we go. Matthews had a 3 and an 8. Tkachuk a 2 and a miss. Pavelski had an ace and a king. Kadri a queen and an ace. And then Stamkos with an 8 right there. And so they're going to let him go again. I'm a little confused about these rules myself. He hits the 2 up top on the top row. They're going to give him a few more turns. Bottom right. Well, it is. So, yeah, it's the first to 21. Stamkos now hits it. So, it's a 2, 9, 2, and 8. So, there we go. Stamkos has hit 21. Now Matthews will do his turn again. So, they were just letting Stamkos do a continuation of his turn. And now Matthews will go. I think it's the least amount of turns to get to 21 wins. Although the aces I know play a role. That's a king from Austin Matthews. Now Tkachuk will try his luck. All right, he's got the 9 card on the middle row. This time goes to the right side and clips the queen. So not bad there from Brady Tkachuk after a slow start. All right, so Joe Pavelski up next. I'm still trying to sort out how this all works. Oh, and Pavelski rips one high. And that was beautiful. He knocked down the entire card. Couldn't quite catch what card it was, but I think it was a good one. Now Nazem Kadri up from the Colorado Avalanche. We're down to the final turn for every player. A lot of pressure here on Kadri. Oh, and he didn't hit anything. It was too low. And Kadri has been eliminated. So Kadri is out. They got to go for the ace now. Stamkos pretty much knows where he has to aim. And he gets it. Steven Stamkos, cool as you like, clips the ace on the top row. So there's no more aces remaining. Joe Pavelski on the way now. These guys are shooting very well so far. And that's a perfect shot by Pavelski, who I believe got a king. And so now Stamkos has to get the queen. He has to get the queen here, which is top right, all the way in the top right corner. Stamkos misses low. So Joe Pavelski is your winner. A very interesting competition, a lot of strategy involved, but ultimately Pavelski gets it done in the 21 and 22 competition. All right, folks. So that was interesting. Innovative, no doubt about it. Pavelski wins that competition. And so 6 competitions in the books. The final one left is accuracy shooting. This is one of my favorites, if not my favorite every year. And it's coming up next. 8 competitors, and it'll be a lot of fun. By the way, Bergeron is in the accuracy shooting. I forgot to mention that earlier. I thought he wasn't in any. He is in the accuracy shooting. As a Bruins fan, I'm looking forward to that and pulling for Bergeron. But a lot of good contestants, and that'll wrap up the night at the NHL Skills Competition. Stick around. Welcome back in, everybody. Coming up next, the Philadelphia 76ers take on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks in some NBA action. But first, we've got some business to take care of. The accuracy shooting competition, the last competition of the night, is on the way next. And yeah, I agree, Adam. Exactly. Pavelski was definitely cool and collected. His experience, too, paid off. He's an experienced player, and that took, a lot of thinking, because obviously the players who went over 21 were eliminated. So I thought Pavelski, did well in that competition and was the deserving winner. Unlike the competition before that, where we had some horrible judges, let's face it. But either way, we're on to the accuracy shooting, and this is probably my favorite competition. First, I'm going to listen in to what Derek Carr has to say, the Raiders quarterback.
On that extremely well-skated route. Looks like you guys had a lot of chemistry. How much prep did you put in there?
We had no work put into that. When we showed up, I found out that I was throwing a football, and so that is way better than me trying to skate.
You're right, I exaggerate a little. It was a check down. You got those on pat. But this is an all-star event by the NHL, and the NHL is about to have their Pro Bowl. What's something that the NHL has done tonight that you're like, you know what, our league should adopt that too?
You know, I think one thing that the NHL does a great job of, even at night's game, is getting the fans involved. And something that we've done at Raiders games that get the fans really involved and into the moment, and being a home field advantage. And they're doing a great job here. So I think our NFL does a good job, but it's really cool to see how the fans interact with the players here.
You're a hockey guy. We appreciate it.
All right, those are the thoughts of Derek Carr, quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. And here we go to accuracy shooting. This one's going to be fun. I'm going to listen in to the rules. So yes, as I anticipated, very basic rules here for accuracy shooting. Each participant stands 25 feet away. There are 4 targets in the bottom 2 corners, top 2 corners. You have to hit all 4 of them down. Fastest time wins. Let's meet the contestants.
From the Arizona Coyotes, number 9, Clayton Keller. From the Buffalo Sabres, number 26, Rasmus Dahlin. From the Carolina Hurricanes, number 20, Sebastian Aho. From the Pittsburgh Penguins, number 59, Jay Getzel. From the Anaheim Ducks, number 19, Troy Terry. From the Calgary Flames, number 13, Johnny Gaudreau. From the Boston Bruins, number 37, Patrice Bergeron. And from your Vegas Golden Knights, number 81, Jonathan Marchessault.
All right, there are the 8 participants in the accuracy shooting competition. We get ready for the start of this final competition of the night. It's always a fun one. Back in 1996, Mark Messier, when he was at the Rangers, went 4 for 4 in the accuracy shooting. That was his second title. He was fantastic in that competition back in the day, and now he's there as an analyst for ESPN, believe it or not. And no problem, Jeffrey. Your cell phone battery's low. That's why you haven't been in the chat. No problem at all. Hope you have a great night too. Adam says he thinks Jay Getzel will win it. All right. I'm hoping Bergeron can do it. I think Bergeron actually won a few years ago, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping the lone Bruins guy here in the All-Star weekend can get the job done. But first up, it is Leon Draisaitl of the Edmonton Oilers. We're ready for action. By the way, these pucks are passed to the shooters from each corner. So that's how it works as we get ready to go. And we're underway. Draisaitl, bottom left corner, connects. Now gets a pass from the opposite side. Misses top left. Misses again. 2 consecutive misses from Draisaitl. Hits the post now. And he's really struggling. Now going wide. Draisaitl trying to collect himself, but he's only hit 1 target. Finally hits the top left. Now has the 2 targets to the right. Trying to go low, but the post keeps denying him. 2 times in a row he hits the post and finally gets that target down low. Got to go top right. Hits the bar first try and finally smashes it. That'll be 36.543 seconds. Not the best run from Draisaitl. We'll see how the next competitor does. Clayton Keller of the Cardinals. Yes, Charlie, welcome in. Matthews did go. He did not win. He did the 21 and 22 challenge, which was a unique competition outdoors. But no, he did not win it. No. It was Pavelski who won that competition. All right, here we go. Keller up now for Arizona. He's still looking to knock down his first target. Third shot, finds the top left target. Now goes top right and connects. He's in a groove. Now needs the bottom two targets. Struggling a bit here, though. Hits bottom right. Now bottom left, and he's got it. 18.997. Very solid from Clayton Keller. And he is the new leader as he overtakes Draisaitl quite comfortably. Yeah, he had a pretty good rhythm going. He had the top targets consecutively and then the bottom targets consecutively after a couple of tries. And we'll see what Rasmus Dahlin can do. The Buffalo Sabre is up next. 18.997 is the time to beat. Clayton Keller's second All-Star appearance. He has 17 goals this season. Here comes Dahlin, meanwhile, from Buffalo. Misses the first shot. Second try, hits the bottom left target. Bottom right, it's good. Now he goes for the top targets. Trying to go top left, hit second try. One more target left, and it's top right. Whiffs on the shot, reloads, and it's good. 17.205. He just edges out Keller by less than 2 seconds. I've been trying, Adam, to do my best commentary. As I said, a very unique a unique broadcast this, with it not being, an official game. But yeah, it's been fun for the most part. There's been some kind of weird competitions, but some of them have been good. I always like this one. So a good way to end the night as Sebastian Aho is up next. Is Marner in the competition? No, he is not. He is not. All right. Sebastian Aho hits both bottom corners on his first two tries. Misses top left. Now goes top right, and it's good. Oh, he did hit the left corner. All right, they're going to give him it. 4 for 4 goes Sebastian Aho. The referees ruled that the left target was clipped. So that's 10.937 for Sebastian Aho. Man, I don't know if anyone's beating that. 4 for 4 went the Carolina Hurricane player. Not shabby at all. Yeah, let's go back to that top left corner. Oh yeah, he did hit it. Yeah, there's a little piece that came off the target. But yeah, looking from the behind the goal, the camera in the goal. Yes, there was a little piece of it. So Jake Getzel is now up. He hits bottom left, bottom right, 2 for 2 so far. Make it 3 for 3. Top right, he missed high, and that's gonna be just too late. He goes 4 for 5, 12.017 seconds. Oh, if he had hit that fourth try and gone 4 for 4, he would have had a shot there to beat Aho. That start was brilliant from Jake Getzel. You'll be up tomorrow morning to watch the U.S. play against Russia for women's hockey at the Olympics. Yep. Yeah, I might check that out in the morning. As Troy Terry is now up for Anaheim. Terry misses the first, hits the second bottom left. Terry of the Ducks hits the bottom right corner. Now needs the two top targets. Hits the left one. Now the right one. It's good. 13.491. Not bad from Troy Terry, but just a little too slow. Well, a little too inaccurate, I should say. 2 misses is costly when you have a guy like Aho who went 4 for 4. So Aho still the leader. Up now, Johnny Gadro. We're down to our last 3 competitors. And Gadro is ready to go. Oh, not a good start. He missed the first try, misses the second one. Hits the top left. Now going top right, he's got it. Bottom left is good. Bottom right, no, hit the post. Second try, got it. 17.811. Yeah, Gadro, just a little bit of a rusty start and couldn't quite recover. And so now down to the last 2. Patrice Bergeron of the Boston Bruins is up next. He's my guy. I hope Bergeron can somehow beat out Sebastian Aho. Let's see. What's good, Ryan? Welcome in. Good to see you. Atlantic Division taking the victory tomorrow. I hope so. All right, here's Bergeron. Oh, no, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed again. No, Bergeron struggling badly, folks. Finally hits the bottom right on his 4th attempt. Now shatters the bottom left target. Top right, it's good. Top left, short, or rather low. And now he got it. 20.947. Yeah, just no real groove there from Bergeron. A lot of inconsistency throughout his run. And so Aho stays in front as we're down to our last competitor, Jonathan Marchessault of the hometown Vegas Golden Knights. Phil Kessel's sister plays on the USA hockey team. Yes, I actually did see that, Jeffrey. I looked at the roster the other day, and yeah, I did notice that. But yeah, good to see you, Ryan. And yeah, All-Star game should be a good time tomorrow as Marchessault was ready to go, but they stopped him. I think they're going to reset things. All right, the home crowd hoping Marchessault can somehow win it here. He needs to beat 10.937 seconds, which is what Aho got. Aho went 4 for 4, remember. Marchessault has to do that. Oh, and he missed bottom right. Now gets it bottom left. Misses again towards that bottom right corner. Shatters the top left target, but it's too late already. Oh, he completely whiffed on that puck. Now shatters the top right target. Off the post. Needs to get that bottom right target. Hits the post again, and he is in a real struggle right now. Finally gets it. 27.782. That was a rough go for Marchessault. I don't know what happened to Bergeron. He struggled, man. All right, so final results. Sebastian Aho is your winner of the accuracy shooting contest. 10.937 seconds. All right, so Aho is your winner, and that will do it for the NHL Skills Competition tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this unique broadcast. Certainly not something I do often, but decided to hop on and give my reactions and commentary on it to the best of my ability. And yeah, it was a fun night for the most part. And I do plan on being back tomorrow for the NHL All-Star game, which will be at 3 Eastern time. So that should be a lot more fun. More of what I'm used to, which is commentating actual live games. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coverage of the NHL Skills Competition 2022 from Vegas. It's good night for now. See you tomorrow.